Welcome to the channel, David, where we challenge everything you think you know about the emotional lives of your beloved pets. We often confuse a well-behaved pet with a happy one, assuming that silence and obedience are always signs of contentment. However, true happiness in animals is not about how convenient they are for us, but about how they experience their world. To understand their true feelings, we must look beyond our human perspective and dive into the psychology of animal behavior. Science offers us a new lens to view our pets, using concepts that reveal what actually drives their sense of well-being. Today, we will explore 6 psychological concepts that define true happiness, starting with the most critical foundation of them all. It is a concept that applies to every living being, from the smallest hamster to the largest dog in your home. This fundamental concept is called agency, and it is the absolute key to unlocking a fulfilling life for any animal. Agency is the ability to make choices and exert control over one's immediate environment, rather than just passively existing there. A happy animal is not one that simply follows orders, but one that believes their actions can change their outcome. When we remove all choices from our pets, we inadvertently strip away their confidence and their zest for daily life. Simple acts like letting them choose a walking route or a treat can significantly boost their mental health and happiness. This sense of control leads us directly to our second concept, which explains why free food is not always best. You might think your pet wants the easiest life possible, but psychology tells us something entirely different and quite surprising. This phenomenon is known as contra-freeloading, where animals prefer to work for their meals rather than having food given freely. This concept explains why your dog might ignore a full bowl of food to eagerly solve a complex puzzle toy. Working for food satisfies deep predatory instincts and the innate desire to solve problems, releasing positive chemicals in the brain. When they solve a puzzle, they get 2 rewards: the food itself and the immense satisfaction of a job well done. Incorporating puzzle feeders or training sessions into mealtime transforms a boring routine into an exciting and enriching daily adventure. For cats, this mimics the hunt, keeping their bodies active and their minds sharp, preventing boredom and destructive behavior. This engagement is crucial because boredom is the enemy of happiness, leading to stress and anxiety in our modern pets. Speaking of engagement, let's talk about the most misunderstood activity for dogs, which is often rushed by impatient owners. This brings us to the seeking system, a neural network in the brain that drives the urge to explore and investigate. For dogs, the act of sniffing is not just about smelling, it is their primary way of processing information. When we drag them away from a scent, we are essentially closing a book they were in the middle of reading. Sniffing activates the release of dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with pleasure, expectation, and the joy of seeking new things. A 20-minute walk where they can sniff freely is often more mentally tiring and satisfying than an hour of fast walking. Think of it as their version of checking social media, catching up on the neighborhood news, and understanding their environment. Allowing this behavior fulfills a primal need, leaving them calmer and more content once they return to the house. But what happens when a pet gives up on trying to interact? This leads us to a dangerous psychological state. This condition is called learned helplessness, and it is often tragically mistaken for being calm, well-behaved, or incredibly tolerant. We must distinguish between true calm and a shutdown state, where an animal stops reacting because they feel powerless. If a pet learns that their warning signals like growling are punished or ignored, they may eventually stop trying altogether. They enter a state of depression where they believe that no matter what they do, they cannot escape the stress. A truly calm dog has loose muscles and soft eyes, while a helpless dog is tense, stiff, and psychologically absent. Recognizing this state is vital because these animals are suffering silently and are often ticking time bombs for aggression. Recovery involves slowly giving them back their agency, showing them that their choices matter and their boundaries are respected. This brings us to a crucial element of any healthy relationship, whether human or animal: the ability to say no. The right of refusal is the understanding that our pets are autonomous beings who should be allowed to decline interaction. A healthy bond is formed when a pet knows they can walk away from a cuddle without being chased or forced. We can practice consent tests by pausing during petting to see if the animal asks for more or moves away. When they know their no is heard, they feel safer and are actually more likely to say yes in the future. Respecting their boundaries builds deep trust, proving to them that you are a safe haven, not a source of pressure. Now that we understand the psychology, how do we identify the genuine physical signs of happiness in our daily lives? Let's look at 3 specific biological markers that indicate your pet is truly experiencing joy and social connection. First, watch for the full body wiggle in dogs, a loose and curvy movement that signals pure, unadulterated joy. Unlike a stiff tail wag, which can mean arousal or aggression, a wiggly body means they are soft, happy, and friendly. Second, listen for the play sneeze. This is not a cold, but a deliberate signal dogs use during rough play. It is their way of communicating that they are just having fun, and that the growling or biting is not serious. Third, for our feline friends, the slow blink is the ultimate sign of trust, love, and complete relaxation. In the wild, closing eyes is dangerous, so doing this means they feel completely safe and vulnerable with you. These signs are the language of love, subtle cues that tell us we are succeeding in providing a good life. True pet ownership is not about control. It is about stewardship of another living being's emotional and physical reality. By understanding agency, respecting their refusal, and recognizing their needs, we transform from masters into trusted partners and friends. Let us strive to give them a life full of choices, rich in exploration, and free from the fear of helplessness. Look at your pet today, not just as a companion, but as an individual with their own complex world to discover. Try giving them a choice today, or let them sniff that tree for 5 minutes, and watch their happiness grow. Their lives are short, but with understanding and empathy, we can ensure those lives are as rich and meaningful as possible. Thank you for watching, David. Observe your pets closely, respect their choices, and build a friendship based on true mutual happiness. If this video changed how you see your pet, please share it to help more animals find their voice. Goodbye. Here is a little moment of chaos from our filming, reminding us that perfection isn't the goal, happiness is. Remember that behaviors we find annoying, like digging, are often natural instincts that just need a proper outlet to be expressed. Redirecting these instincts, rather than suppressing them, is the secret to a harmonious home, where both species can thrive together. Enrichment can be as simple as cat TV through a window, providing mental stimulation without any physical exertion required. Touch is powerful, but only when it is welcomed. Learn to read the subtle shifts in your pet's body language. Every animal deserves to feel the wind in their fur and the freedom to be themselves, unapologetically and joyfully. We are different species, but we share the universal language of emotion, pain, joy, and the desire for control. As our pets age, their agency becomes even more important, preserving their dignity even as their physical bodies slow down. From their first steps to their last breath, let us be the guardians of their happiness, not just their owners. This philosophy applies to every creature in our care. Research their natural history and try to replicate it at home. Keep learning, keep observing, and keep questioning. Your pet's happiness is a journey, not a destination you reach once. The look of trust from an animal that knows it is heard and respected is the greatest reward you can receive. In the quiet moments, ask yourself, is my pet just behaving, or are they truly flourishing in this environment? Thank you for being part of the David community, a place where we strive to do better for our animal companions. Until next time, keep their tails wagging, their minds working, and their hearts full. See you in the next video.